An ex-Muslim, ex-Shia's message for Shias. Since you, Shia, said you cared for the truth and the oppressed, because Allah, Prophet Muhammad, and Ahl Bayt did and have taught you to do so, and also stand for justice, then since I've shown you, proving through Quran ayats, mostly, that Muhammad was a false prophet and Allah was Shaitan, then why are you still holding on to a false prophet, hence a false religion? If you have been following me and watching my videos and live streams, then you should leave Islam, because I have proven it through Quran ayats mostly that this prophet is a false prophet. Thank you so much. Please consider this. Greetings everyone, this is me again, Zahra. Berserk here, as berserk as ever. I cannot, to save my life, for the life of me, fathom how the Shia Muslims have not considered the Sunni side, Ibn Kathir, on this. Surah Azab ayat 37. On one hand, Prophet Muhammad giving an order to Zaid, keep your wife and fear Allah, right? So I'll be talking about this, again, going through it. Hello, Muslims. And until then, sharing my this live stream on Facebook groups and all. So here's the introduction video you may watch, and then I will talk after this. Greetings everyone, this is me again. So now continuing with Surah Azab verse 37. And what is this that is here? Calling out to Shias also, if you can come. There will be no academically, no sympathies for the Shias here. Otherwise, yes. Okay, so I'm talking slow because I'm not prepared for this. However, let's again go through this. For the life of me, I can't get it. How you missed this. Hope it opens to, the tab opens. That's here. Surah Azab ayat 37, yes. It's loading. So here we have, when you said to the one on whom Allah bestowed favor and you bestowed favor, keep your wife and fear Allah, right? It's been very painful, but thanks to the help on YouTube, that I'm able to come out of this conditioning, pain that has brought the pain still, and it's kept going in me, not being able to accept how we've been lied to, how we've been deceived, or how could the Shias, who said they were on the true path, they've done the research thoroughly, neutrally, scientifically, academically, right? would miss this. Now you see how Prophet Muhammad has treated his adopted son. It's just too much to see for me when I've been in this pain. Sometimes I get sensitive enough to hurt a lot. And so someone, I remember a quote long time ago from someone saying that if you take life as a tragedy, it will be a tragedy. If you take life as a comedy, it will be a comedy. So taking it like that, comedy sometimes, keep your wife and fear Allah while you concealed within yourself that which Allah is to disclose. Even as a Shia, when I read this, my comprehension, I could not, maybe at that time I didn't know that I have cognitive dissonance. There is some thing like cognitive dissonance. So I couldn't understand the ayat, like I felt my English was terrible or something, or this English, the translation, Arabic ayat was very high. Even the translation in English, and I failed to understand what really is going on in this ayat. And if so, when I understood a little bit, and I had the strength to question this, I told my father, and he said, again I'm repeating, he said that we cannot say what is the wisdom of Prophet Muhammad in this ayat. But what he failed to explain to me is that he even failed to hear me about this ayat, you see, and I even failed to understand it completely. Like, keep your wife and fear Allah while you concealed within yourself that which Allah is to disclose, and you feared the people. Now, I didn't know the Shia tafsir on this commentary, that how the Shias take it. The Quran, when it says Allah has forgiven you, Prophet Muhammad, meaning, and the believing women and the believing men. And we see even in that ayat, like, there's one ayat which says Allah has forgiven the messenger of his messenger, the believing women and men, and the believing women and men. So when there's an ayat which says Allah has forgiven you believers, or Allah has forgiven you messenger, without saying the believer, the Shia say that God is, through the messenger, has forgiven the believers who have asked for forgiveness. So there's a different interpretation of the Quran ayats by the Shias, and in some interpretations I agree, not in all, their way, the Shias' way, and then the Sunni also, in some interpretations I agree, and in some I don't. But this idea, so about Allah accomplishing His want here, what He wanted, His law, so to be established through the example of taking Zaid, Zainab, and Prophet Muhammad. So the Sunni side, I don't agree to this part of the tafsir. From Ibn Kathir, it could be from Ala Maududi, Zamakshari, Sayyuti, the Sunni, Sayyuti Sunni. So like that, I'm just offhand talking about this. Hope you understand. Now I'll go, when I go directly and not offhandish, then see that, because you could blame me for being offhandish now, right? But now, very directly with the ayat, taking both tafsirs into consideration, Shia and Sunni, the Sunni tafsir makes sense here. And how Ibn Kathir may have come to this, or even, let's say, if we have Tabari's, but Called Hoffer informed me that there's Ibn Abbas on this, that Prophet Muhammad had love um, for his cousin Zainab, Zaid's wife. So I'm wondering whether I could go to Ibn Abbas because he's accepted by both the Shia and Sunni. I haven't reconfirmed it, but what I heard from Caldover, I just say that, right? However, whatever Allah may want to accomplish, so going to the tafsir, like this is the way you treat an adopted son. So haven't the Shias read this tafsir first? They must have, because they have to read everything, all the tafsirs. So if any Shia civilized, but like Adam Seeker said when Sam Chaman was on his live stream long time ago, आपको अगर अपनी इज्जत प्यारी है तो यहाँ नहीं आए, नहीं आए, नहीं आए, तो आपको शायद अपनी इज्जत प्यारी होगी इसलिए आप लोग यहाँ नहीं आ रहे हैं. In English translation, if you have your any self-respect, you would not come here. So, just to protect your self-respect, self-esteem, because I could get very rude, and to protect me also from ruin, because a Sayyid comes here, and I have acted that with Sayyid Yusuf Zadi to my own detriment. Some people have construed this sentence to mean this. You know, like that ayat, before, from the Quran that, do proper research. What is it? That lest you trample upon the believers and Sayyids of Prophet. Like we were told we should never ever be in any way, in any way rude or impolite to the Sayyids, progeny of Prophet Muhammad from Ali and Fatima Zahra. So, lest you trample upon the believers, lest you trample unknowingly or hurt, trample. I always make this mistake here. Trample upon, if it is with the A or E, upon the believers unknowingly. So of course the respected Shias would not want me to do this, right? Trample upon believers unknowingly. Oh, believers, do not take. You might have trampled them underfoot, incurring the guilt for what you did to them unknowingly. Surah Fat ayat 25. And we'll go to the love thing. Why would I want to go to Surah Fat ayat? What is this? Surah Fat. Can't remember the number of the chapter. Ayat. Oh God. I just, what is it now? Trample. Again. Trample upon the believer. Sorry, I'm slow. Memory is really bad. Unknowingly. Prana. Why would I want to go to that 25? Surah Fatah 25. Why would I want to go to love? What was it? That if you love Allah, follow me, and Allah will love you. What's love got to do with it? Got to do with it. You have to submit your will to Allah and the Messenger. That's a song. Is it Teen? What's love got to do with it? Tina Turner and a duet. They are the ones who disbelieved and obstructed you from Masjid al-Haram while the offering was prevented from reaching its place of sacrifice. And if not for the believing men and believing women whom you did not know, that you might trample, I kill them. And there would befall you because of them dishonor without your knowledge. You would have been permitted to enter Makkah. This was so that Allah might admit to His mercy whom He willed. If they had been apart from them, we would have punished those who disbelieved disbelieved among them with painful punishment. So now get out of the sacred house, polytheists. You wanted to kill them? What is it? Sorry, what does it mean? There were the ones who disbelieved, who barred you from sacred mosque, they're disbelievers. And who prevented the offering from reaching its place of sacrifice. Oh, so is this like taking this verse? Okay, I'll read it, continue. And Surah Tawbah ayat. Right, this is not Tawbah. This is a Surah Fat ayat, 25. If there had not been among them unknown to you believing men and women whom you would have trampled underfoot, inadvertently incurring guilt on their account, God brings whoever He wills into His mercy. If the believers had been clearly separated. I thought it was like if it had not been for the believers, you would have been punished so badly. But wait a minute, this ayat also, I'm having some cognitive dissonance in this. Oh, goodness. So it's very hard. English translation. There are the ones who disbelieved and barred you from the inviolable mosque and barred the consecrated offering also from reaching its lawful destination. And had it not been for some believing men and some believing women whom you did not know, you didn't know them, for fear that you should trample them, I kill them. So dishonor would afflict you on their account. This is Shakespearean English without your knowing it. So I still cannot understand this. That Allah may cause whomever He decides to enter into His mercy, if they had been made clearly distinct. So you would say she doesn't understand this ayat, she can't get it. Leave her? No. My mind is, okay, a little bit on this, I have to still contemplate on this ayat. I have a cognitive dissonance. But I still have a cognitive dissonance about this ayat also. So let's solve this ayat out. Because you've put me in such a confusion, and I don't mean to blame the Shias, but I have to blame them. Academically. And remember, O Muhammad, when you said to the one on whom Allah bestowed favor and you bestowed favor, keep your wife in fear Allah. It's a command to Zaid. And then we find in this, so I was coming to the tafsirs. I was on the tafsir, is it? Sunni tafsirs. Some people had misconstrued this sentence to mean this prophet had desired to marry Zainab and wanted Zaid should divorce her. But when Zaid came to the prophet and said he wanted to divorce his wife, the prophet stopped him from this only. The ayat is very clear that the prophet stopped him. Why you some people misconstrue? Right? Zaid, because the ayat says, but maybe they are seeping through, like I am. And they have started to misconstrue, like you would blame me for doing it.
and said that he wanted to divorce his wife. The Prophet stopped him from this only half-heartedly, saying, "At this, Allah said you were keeping hidden in your heart that which Allah intended." The real meaning, however, is contrary to this. If the sentence is read with verse 1, 2, 3, and 7 of this surah, one can clearly see that in the days. True, I haven't gone through. You wanted me to go through verses 1, 2, 3, 7? No. Maybe you do, but I didn't go through it. The very days when bitterness was increased. Oh my goodness. Huh? So this all you can read. The divorced wife adopted son. But since the Prophet knew what it meant to marry the divorced wife, he was scared, jealous. The entire country had become jealous of him. He was hesitant to take any step in that direction. She asked, "What would you say? Tell me. Any objections to this?" If you jump to the conclusion, no, wait. Even your tafsir, even the Sunni tafsir, not the jumping to conclusion, right? We will come to the Allah accomplished this command. That is why when Zaid expressed that, and what the wisdom and the law, by example. That is why when Zaid expressed his intention to divorce his wife, the Prophet said to him, "Fear Allah and do not divorce your wife." What he meant by this was that now you are putting words, right? And you are saying those misconstrued it. And you are blaming them. Now, how come you understand this and the ones who misconstrue do not understand? Because apparently it is saying here in the ayat that Prophet Muhammad said, "Fear, keep your wife and fear Allah," apparently. But he didn't. I learned a new word from this awesome person who came. I found her on YouTube. Insidious. What would you say if it is hidden, calculating? Fear Allah. Now we are like scientists here, not emotional beings. Oh, we get emotional, we will. Because I got emotional. How? You see how he treats his adopted son. Then you say from one mouth, like Kolthofer told me, "Oh, okay, I from one mouth, the other mouth like this, the saying like that." You can blame me as much as you like and find out, yes, I'm bad, a criminal, I abuse your mother, father, sister, this, that, in madness. I say, "Come here," and then I get, like cat, dog fighting with you, like jungle Tarzan, Miss Tarzan. Like, right? You can judge me all you want. Who said I'm good? Did I say I'm good? Or did I say I'm trying to be a good person? But your Prophet, very good. Fear Allah and do not divorce your wife. What he meant by this was that Zaid should not divorce his wife. Of course. So that he was safe to. Now he got caught here. And your Sunni tafsirs, you also got caught. Ibn Kathir come, get caught, and everyone get caught. Very good. You are making a trap for yourself and your Prophet and everyone. I put you in the trap. Now they will say against community. I wrote on Facebook that I killed With the one stone I killed the Sunni Shia Muslims. They said this against community standard. What you put on Facebook. I mean, now then change your sentence. They made me delete because it's against community standard. Now, am I going to kill with one stone all of you? Hmm? So I put there Shia Islam and Sunni Islam. I not want to put I get very scared. They're going to ban me. What he meant by this was that Zaid should not divorce his wife, so that he was saved from facing the trial. What do you say, Shias? देखें, अगर आपको इंग्लिश नहीं आती है तो हम कोशिश करेंगे आपको उर्दू टूटी फूटी में बोला कि ये आयत है 37, मुझे उर्दू में नहीं आता है 37 क्या होता है, सूरह अहज़ाब की आयत है। इधर पहले रसूलुल्लाह हमें बताया जाता है कि रसूलुल्लाह ने कहा है ज़ैद को कि बाबा कीप योर वाइफ इन फियर अल्लाह, खौफ करो अल्लाह का, खुदा का खौफ करो और अपनी ज़ौजा को अपने पास रखो, बल्कि खुदा का खौफ भी बताया है ना। अल्लाह ये बेचारा ज़ैद तो ये रसूलुल्लाह का मुँह बोला बेटा बन गया था। फिर अल्लाह ने ये चेंज भी कर लिया कि ऐसा नहीं मुँह बेटा बोलो मेरे जैसे मैंने अभी लॉ लाया है, हुक्म वो लॉ लाया है तो ऐसे बोलो। बेचारा फिर ये ज़ैद जैसे अल्लाह ने किया चुप, कोई आयत नहीं मिलती कि ज़ैद कंप्लेन कि मेरा कंप्लेन तो कर नहीं सकता, कुछ बोला भी नहीं है। तफसीरों में हमें मिलता है, आयतों में तो नहीं मिलेगा। गुड मुस्लिम बिलीवर था, अच्छा मोमिन था, मोमिन अच्छा था, शिकायत नहीं की, न शिकवा है कोई, न कोई गिला है, सदा खुश रहे तो मेरी ये दुआ है। इंडियन मूवी सॉन्ग। इधर मेरा मिटना उधर तेरा, like that, right? Said used, of course, for God has to implement His law through example of Prophet Muhammad in this case. तो अल्लाह को तो अपना लॉ इम्प्लीमेंट करना था, वो बताना था एग्जाम्पल से ना, बिलीवर्स को लेके फोर्स करवा के ज़बरदस्ती ज़ैनब बिन जाश को शादी करवाया ज़ैद के साथ। अभी इनका मुंह बोला बेटा है प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद का, ठीक है। 36 वर्स ऑफ सूरह अहज़ाब में कि ज़ैनब ऐसा नहीं तफसीर को लेके, लेकिन आप समझ रहे मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ, लाइक 36 सूरह में है, नहीं वर्स में है, सेम सूरह है अहज़ाब कि जो अल्लाह ने और जो अल्लाह ताला ने और जो रसूलुल्लाह ने आपके लिए डिसाइड किया है, आपका कोई इसमें ऑप्शन नहीं है, कोई चॉइस नहीं है, कोई कुछ नहीं है। और अगर जो भी अल्लाह और रसूलुल्लाह को डिसओबे करेगा वो गलत राह पे चले जाएगा। तो पता चला तफसीर से कि ज़ैनब बिन जाश को अच्छा नहीं लगा था शादी का कासिद प्रपोज़ल, बट ये आयत आ गई, ज़बरदस्ती बेचारी ने अपना विल दे दिया अल्लाह और रसूलुल्लाह, लाइक हम अपना सरेंडर करते हैं ना, विल नफ्स نفس امارہ، دا سیلف اکیوزنگ نفس. بہت اچھا ہے. پھر انٹلیکٹ میں آتا ہے. پھر آپ شیعہ ویب سائٹ پہ جائیں، دیکھیں نفس امارہ کیا ہے. قرآن کی آیت لے کے سیلف اکیوزنگ سول. بہت اچھا ہے. بتائے گا آپ کا ہی نفس آپ کو ملامت کرے گا. اچھا، تو یہ ہے نا. پھر رسول اللہ 37 آیت میں کہتا ہے زید کو، ہمیں بتایا گیا ہے ادھر کہ آپ اپنی زوجہ کو رکھیں اور خدا کا خوف کریں. اب یہ بھی ایک حکم ہے رسول اللہ کا بن جاتا ہے. اب ڈیورس کہاں سے ہوگا، آپ ذرا مجھے یہ بتائیں. او جے جے جیو شنکر، ایک کے دو، دو کے چار، مجھ کو تو دکھتے ہیں ایسا ہی ہوتا ہے. تو آپ کہیں گے کیا اللہ، لیکن اس سے پہلے کہ آپ کہیں کہ یہ اللہ کا وہ تھا، کیا تھا، پلان تھا. پلان تھا نا. ایک تو مومنوں کو یوز کیا، اڈاپٹڈ سن کو یوز کیا اس کے لیے کہ یہ پلان تھا. دوسری طرف سے آپ کہتے ہیں کہ اللہ تو ظالم ظلم برداشت نہیں کر سکتا، اللہ حق ہے. تیسری طرف سے آپ کہیں گے کہ ذرا بگ پکچر دیکھیں پورا اکمپلش. تو یہ جو بیچارے، لیکن ادھر آپ آئیں دیکھیں کہ پہلے اس کو اس چیز کو تو مجھے سمجھائیں کہ یہ تو رسول اللہ کا حکم ہو گیا زید کے اگینسٹ. اب جب میں آگے جاؤں گی، اگر اس لائف سٹریم میں میری ہمت رہی، طاقت رہی کہ وہ کیسے زید کو قاصد بنا کے بھیجا ہے زینب آفٹر دا ادا کے بعد بھیجا ہے رسول اللہ نے. اور سنی ہمیں بتاتے ہیں کہ کیسے زید کو ایک رسپیکٹ آ گئی، ایک عزت زینب کے لیے آ گئی. اور کیسے پھر بیچارہ بول نہیں تو دیکھ نہیں سکا انہیں اپنی ایکس وائف کو، اور پیٹھ دیا ہے. اور پھر پیٹھ دے کے بولا ہے تھوڑا سا سائلنس میں ہم چلے جائیں. کبھی کبھی ایسا ہوتا ہے، یہ سائلنس جب آتی ہے نا، ریئر کیس ہوتا ہے میرے لیے. یہ سائلنس نہیں آتی ہے، مجھے غصہ آتا رہتا ہے اندر. تو یہ آیا تھوڑا میں نے، سوری، آئی ہیو ٹو اویل دس. ریسٹلیس پرسن جس کو آرام نہیں آ رہا ہے، آج تھوڑا سا آ گیا. بس یہ آپ مجھے سمجھا دیں نا کہ یہ تو ایک حکم ہے زید کے لیے، اور پھر یہ کیسے کہ اللہ اکمپلش کرے. اور یہ بھی آپ مجھے سمجھا دیں کہ اللہ کا پلان ادھر اس لیے یہ سب ہوا، یہ تو کہ ان کا پلان اکمپلش ہو جائے، کہ اگزامپل سے دکھا دے اللہ رسول اللہ زید زینب کو یوز کر کے کہ آپ اپنے اڈاپٹڈ سن کی ایکس وائف ڈیورسی سے شادی کر سکتے ہیں. اور یہ آسان بن گیا ہے اب بلیورس کے لیے، اتنا آسان کہ پہلے جو لا تھا وہ بالکل نہیں تھا. تو اس کی وجہ سے اللہ نے اللہ کو اگزامپل بنانا پڑا یہ پورا لے کے، ورنہ سمجھنا مشکل ہو جاتا. کچھ لوگوں کے لیے، شاید ابھی کے بلیورس کے لیے نہیں، لیکن اس ٹائم کے بلیورس کے لیے، نئے نئے بلیورس تھے جو اور اس میں کوئی وہ نہیں ہے، اب کوئی وہ نہیں رہے، ڈاؤٹ نہیں رہے کہ آپ اپنے اڈاپٹڈ سن کی ایکس وائف سے شادی کر سکتے ہیں. وہ تو صحیح ہے، ٹھیک ہے، لیکن یہ جو اسٹیپ بائی اسٹیپ آپ مجھے یہ سمجھائیں، یہ سمجھائیں کہ یہ حکم ہو رہا ہے، حکم پروفٹ محمد کر رہا ہے. اب جب سنی تفسیر نے سمجھایا، چھوڑیں وہ جو مسکنسٹرو کرتے ہیں، جو غلط بولتے ہیں کہ پروفٹ محمد چاہتا تھا زینب سے شادی کرے اور یہ، لیکن اس طرف سے بھی اگر ہم آئیں علامہ مودودی کی تفسیر لے کے ایسے، تو پتہ چلتا ہے کہ پروفٹ محمد نے واپس سے حکم تو دیا ہے نا زید کو، حکم تو دیا ہے، پھر پتہ چلتا ہے کہ اگینسٹ اللہ کے پلان سے حکم دیا. اب ادھر رسول اللہ ڈفرینٹ ہو گیا، اللہ کا حکم ڈفرینٹ ہو گیا، رسول اللہ کا حکم ڈفرینٹ ہو گیا، اور شیعہ کہیں گے اور سنی کیا کہیں گے؟ اب یہی کہہ سکتے ہیں کہ رسول اللہ سلپڈ، بیکاز دوسری آیتوں میں ہے کہ جو حکم رسول اللہ، جو اللہ کا حکم ہے وہ رسول اللہ کا حکم ہے. جو اللہ کا حکم ہے وہی رسول اللہ کا حکم ہے. سورہ نجم میں ہے، وہ اپنے آپ سے نہیں بولتے، کہتے ہیں کیا رسپیکٹفلی، لیکن وہ اللہ کے اس پہ کہتے ہیں، جو بھی حکم دے، جو بھی کہتے بھی ہیں، حکم دیں یا نہیں دیں، جو بولتے بھی ہیں اللہ کے، اپنا کوئی نفس نہیں ہے ان کے پاس، ڈیزائر، وہ ڈیزائر نہیں ہے، حسرت، حسرتیں ہیں بہت مگر تم سے میں کیا کہوں. اپنا کوئی ان کا حسرت نہیں ہے. ابھی آپ مجھے ادھر بتائیں، یہ دو آیتیں اگر آپ صحیح طرح سمجھ گئے نا، آنیسٹلی آخر پہنچنے کا ادھر Allah's command was bound to be accomplished، ضروری نہیں ہے. یہ پورا اسلام کو ختم کر دیتا ہے، پورا اسلام، شیعہ سنی اسلام، یعنی یہ دو آیتیں بہت امپورٹنٹ ہیں. سورہ احزاب کی آیت 36 اور 37، کہیں دور جانے کی ضرورت ہی نہیں ہے. وٹنی ہیوسٹن، you do not have to go very far. ایک سانگ کا لیرک ہے، Take my life, take me as what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors. شاید اس میں ہے، اس گانے میں ہے وٹنی ہیوسٹن کے. I don't have to go very far. یہ دو آیتیں ختم کرتی ہیں اسلام کو. اگر آپ صحیح طرح سٹیپ بائی سٹیپ جائیں، مسکنسٹرو یعنی آپ صحیح طرح سمجھیں بھی، سٹیپ بائی سٹیپ جائیں کہ اللہ ایسا کر سکتا ہے. بیچ میں ظلم ہو رہا ہے، حکم پروفٹ کا کچھ اور ہے، اللہ کا پلان کچھ اور ہے، اور زید نے کیسے ڈیورس دے دی؟ یہ آپ مجھے بتائیں، زید نے کیسے ڈیورس دے دی؟ جب آیت کہہ رہی ہے، تفسیر تو میں سمجھانے کے لیے کہہ رہی ہوں نا، ڈائریکٹ اب ملا ہے سنی سے، سنی سورسز سے. پڑھیں پلیز پڑھیں، پھر آپ آرام سے بیٹھ کے कॉन्टेम्पलेट करें इस पे. उधर आप क्या कहेंगे? नफ्स को किल किया, बेचारी ज़ैनब ने अपना मार डाला, अपने नफ्स को मार डाला ना. उनको पसंद नहीं था प्रपोजल, मैरिज प्रपोजल. मैं कहती हूँ कुछ और अल्लाह को करना पड़ता. जैसे ऐसा होता, बिकॉज अल्लाह इज़ ऑल नोइंग, ऐसा होता कि ज़ैनब कहती मैं ज़ैद से शादी करती बिकॉज इस्लाम में इक्वालिटी है. और मुझे कोई कोई बिलीवर, चाहे वो ज़ैनब हो या कोई आती, ज़ैद, बिकॉज ज़ैद इज़ द अडॉप्टेड सन. ज़ैद मुँह बोला बेटा है रसूलुल्लाह का. फिर अल्लाह ये चीज़ अकम्प्लिश कर सकता था कि बोले कि फिर ये हुआ कि ज़ैद ज़ैद गुज़र गया, शहीद हो. रसूल तो उसकी याद में, ज़ैद की याद में, ज़ैद की ज़ौजा बस बहुत चाहती थी ज़ैद को. मुता के बैटल में गया, शहीद हो गया. कमांडर था, आई मीन अकॉर्डिंग टू द सुन्नी सोर्सेस कमांडर बनाता था रसूलुल्लाह. शायद ये तो कुछ एक्सेप्ट भी करते हैं शिया, पता नहीं है ये मुझे. मैं इतना डीप इस चीज़ों में डीप नहीं गई हूँ, लेकिन इधर मैं बहुत डीप गई चली गई. तो फिर ये हुआ है कि नाउ वो बेचारी वाइफ, द पोर वाइफ हु मैरिड ज़ैद, ज़ैद went, got shaheed, martyred in a battle. Now she can't forget. ये तो होना भी नहीं चाहिए ना इस्लाम में कि मोहब्बत में मर रहे हैं. विडो रो रही है, मुझे कोई पसंद नहीं आता है, मुझे ज़ैद की याद है. और आप ज़ैद के बाप थे, वालिद थे, मुँह बोले तो आप भी मेरे साथ शादी कर लेना. या ऐसा कभी आपने सुना है? ऐसा सुना होगा कि, चलें मैं अपना एग्जांपल देती हूँ कि प्रिंसिपल मुझे पसंद आई एज अ मदर फिगर. मैंने उनको माँ माँ बोले. फिर उनका बेटा, ठीक है मैं शादी कर लेती बिकॉज वो प्रिंसिपल का बेटा था, मुझे प्रिंसिपल के साथ रहना था. आई वुड हैव स्टेड विद द प्रिंसिपल. फिर जब वो बेचारी गुजर गई तो अल्लाह, रोना धोना है ज़हरा का. यहाँ अभी तक शादी नहीं हुई है उनके बेटे के साथ. ज़हरा का रोना धोना है कि प्रिंसिपल मेरी गुजर गई बेचारे. अच्छा, एक दो बेटे शादीशुदा हैं, तीसरा बेटा बेचारा नहीं है अभी तक, ऐसा कुछ ना. बेचारे ने रहम खा के हाँ ठीक है, तुम इतने मिलते हो मेरे प्रिंसिपल से, अपनी माँ से. बेचारे ने मुझसे शादी कर ली रहम खा के. अब इसको कैसे सॉल्व करें? निटी ग्रिटी लॉज बनाने के लिए अल्लाह बिलीवर्स को यूज़ कर रहा है और कह रहा है ये बहुत सीरियस स्टफ़ है, ये बहुत अच्छा है कि अभी आप अपने वालिद, मुँह बोले वालिद के नो मुँह बोले बेटे के एक्स वाइफ के साथ शादी कर सकते हैं. और कोई यानी चारा है नहीं कि आप अपनी मुँह बोले बेटे की एक्स वाइफ, बिलीवर्स एटलीस्ट. इधर ज़ैनब को तो प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद मिल गया, ऐसे कि फोर्सफुल शादी थी अगेंस्ट हर विल ज़ैद के साथ. लेकिन बाद में आपके लिए जो इन्होंने आसान कर दिया है, मेड इट ईजी फॉर यू बिलीवर्स टू मैरी योर अडॉप्टेड सन्स एक्स वाइफ्स. यू कैन डू दैट. योर तो कोई और नहीं मिला. लाइक अब अगर आप कोई दूसरा बिलीवर नहीं मिला. आप कौन सी एज के हैं और आपका मुंह बोला बेटा व्हाट एज इज ही, तो आपको दूसरा बिलीवर नहीं मिला। इधर तो खैर लॉ अकम्प्लिश करने के लिए इधर भी सही नहीं किया है अल्लाह ने ना प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद ने, लेकिन चले ये जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ दिस आयत है वो कह रही हूँ मैं, बट I don't agree to it, just understanding the ayat, just for the sake of understanding. Not that I agree to it, I condemn it. ऐसा अल्लाह की कायनात में कोई कमी नहीं है, ठीक है। ऐसे ऐसे केसेस होते हैं जहाँ हमें कमी महसूस होती है, हेल्पलेसनेस है, लेकिन क्या कोई और बिलीवर आपको नहीं मिलेगा? अच्छा, इधर तो लॉ अकम्प्लिश करने के लिए आप बोलेंगे ज़ैनब से शादी की, लेकिन फिर तो अब आप कर सकते हैं अपने मुँह बोले सन की एक्स वाइफ के साथ शादी, राइट? क्यों करेंगे? क्यों उनके एज, क्यों? दूसरा बिलीवर नहीं है, ये भी पॉइंट है। दिस इज़ अ पॉइंट। सॉरी इफ I'm trying to conserve my energy, so I said this in Urdu for the people maybe who don't understand English properly to explain. Now I disagree to this ayat of what it is written. Even after Allah's command was bound to be accomplished, I'm saying this is not right. There are other ways. There's abundance in God's. Like if I lose my loved one, and you come here, believer, and you say, why are you crying so much? Why are you mourning so much? Allah ki kainat mein koi kami nahi. There's abundance in God's universe. Look for someone else. There must be a healing for you. There must be someone else who will come and get married to you. I mean, does the father of that adopted son in the Islamic way now should get married to his adopted son's ex-wife? Can he not find a younger man for her? Believer? Can he not find another believer for her? But that in rare cases, what cases should that happen? So Allah covers, they would say that Allah covers all, even the rare cases. But if it was in the rare case, then the adopted son's father can marry his adopted son's ex-wife. Okay? Allah covers everything, right? And this had to be done in an example here for Zaid, Zainab, and Prophet Allah taking Zaid, using Zaid, Zainab, and Prophet Muhammad. Okay. Whether I agree to this or not, it's just an understanding of this. When I say okay or something, when I'm explaining, I may understand it but not agree to it even. But true understanding is something else. When agreement and understanding are together. Now, this part of the ayat, so that's why I have to depart from Shia commentary. Sunni commentary explains it, even if it's Ibn Kathir or Ala Maududi, how they explained it, and they have to, but you see how they had the authority, because they have to perhaps use their mind. Ali would not explain, Ali is not the expounder of this Quran, I think, because Ali, I don't get any understanding from Imam Ali about this part of the Quran ayat, or any Imam. There is one Imam, Imam Zain al-Abidin, but it's like kind of the same here, it says. So I was here for how he treated his adopted son. I will come to that, but right now it's gone to this of the topic a little bit on another point on this. These words are said when the relations. So where's some people have misconstrued. Same explanation of this verse has been given by Imam Zain al-Abidin Ali bin Hussein, fourth Imam of the Shia 12er, that Zainab would be included among his wives. But when Zaid complained about her to him, the Prophet admonished him, commanding him. Oh, they may say that Prophet Muhammad, you look at the word, is the word that is used here. Maybe the Sunnis got it wrong. Admonishing him, not commanding him. Oh, you know what admonishment is? It's different from new things are coming up. I'm trying to. Oh, it's like not reading the whole. I jump to the. Let's jump like this. Whole. Warn or reprimand someone firmly. Rebuke. Scold. Huh? Allah bichara said, poor said. Chastise. Chide. Censor. Castigate. Criticize. Take to task. Lecture. Oh, so the Shias may say this is not a command. This is just an admonition. Admonishment. Is there a word admonition? No, I don't think so. Okay, so this is just a warning given or a like an admonishment. It's an admonishment. Is admonishment. You see? Now what the word admonishment? A command, an order. So the Shias may say no, they may. Admonition, and command. A statement, admonishment and command are semantically related in matter topic. Must be obeyed by those concerned. Thesaurus plus. An opinion suggesting a wise or proper course of action. Admonition, and command is a statement of what to do that must be obeyed by those concerned. Oh, okay, you see, so the word used here, what Imam Zain al-Abidin is saying, that it is an admonishment. Okay, we've seen a new light. Thank God I saw this. I correct myself. Sunnis also, you correct yourself. That's yes. This is not a command. Look at the word Imam Zain al-Abidin has used. Admonishing. Thank God. So, it's not a command, Zain al-Abidin says. It's an admonishment. Going back to the tafsir, where's that tafsir page? Oh my, okay, so now, oh my God, do you see what Imam Zain al-Abidin has used the word admonishing, Zaid. What did I say? Even if it is a suggestion, right? So now they've put it like an admonishment, not a command. Imam Zain al-Abidin. But when Zaid complained about her to him, the Prophet admonished him to fear Allah and keep. Wait a minute. If he had just said keep your wife, but fear Allah, I think so I will go towards the Sunni tafsir. It is a command. Even if it was a suggestion, it would fail. You know why it's failing? Because then I will take the 36th ayat. Oh my God. Sorry, I have to, shut my mouth. Imam Zainul Abidin. Sorry, excuse me, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I act a little funny here. Admonished him to fear Allah and keep his wife. Right? Why should the divorce take place? So when I explained 36 and why would the divorce take place, and looking at 37 that the divorce took place and Allah has to accomplish this plan. Both Prophet Muhammad and Allah are. Okay, I will not reach look, please have a look at this. Even if it was an admonishment with which Imam Zain al-Abidin, the word he has used, I need to take a break here. So this will go on. It's not over till it's over. And it's never over. So even if this is an admonishment to Zaid, you see, he knows that a divorce would take place. So it's futile to even admonish that poor Zaid. Right? You would say that the priest knows. You go to the priest. Catholics do this, right? If they have a problem in the marriage, they go to the priest for marriage counseling. The priest knows that Allah has already said a divorce will take place and Prophet Muhammad will have to get married to, that you have to get married to, no, the priest has to get married to. The priest has to get married to your wife, ex-wife. Now put yourself in the place of Zaid. Okay, so Zid, what's the English and Christian name? I'm trying to Zainab. What shall we use? Anyways, we'll just use Zaid and Zainab. Okay, go to their priest. Their priest already knows. No, Zainab doesn't go. Sorry, here. Zaid goes only. That's not right. Both have to go to the priest. Anyways, according to the Catholic. Right? First of all, it fails here. Both have to go. Anyways, Zaid goes. Anyways, no. There's no anyways. Two hoots about this. Because this is a religion. Laws are fixed in some of the laws. Some laws have been abrogated. So you can't even say anyways here. There's no gunjaish. There's no option. No way you can say anyways. But okay. So let's go further then. With this, not agreeing, but anyways, and not agreeing. And anyways doesn't apply here, but anyways, okay? So Zaid goes to the priest and says, my wife. And the priest knows that God has to accomplish this matter. He has to, Zaid will be divorcing his wife and the priest will have to get married because a new law in Catholicism has come. That the priest can marry the adopted son's ex-wife. Okay? Now he's also, the adopted son has gone to him, the priest. And the priest tells Zaid, his own father, right? The son is adopted. Tells the son, admonishing him, keep your wife in fear of Allah. Is he going to be a good counselor, marriage counselor? Is he being honest with himself? Is he being honest to Zaid? Then what? See, that's why the ayat says, you hid in your heart. No, wait a minute. But there's more about Emma. It says that I had informed you that I would give Zainab to you in marriage. But when you were forbidding Zaid, haram. Now the haram word is used here. Haraming. I mean, you were forbidding. You know, now Imam Zain al-Abidin is caught here. Now you see, you great Shias, you know all the words, admonishment, Zahra, it's not a commandment. I'm strict with you on academic purpose, on the academic level. Not those who are shaheed and those left behind, widows, sons. Okay? That, don't even talk to me about that. I was wondering in Karachi, what is the shaheed? I was searching online, Shaheed Foundation, Shias. Because the government is not going to help them. It can't even afford itself. At that time, even I thought. Now it's another disaster in Pakistan. Economic disaster. Now, here. You could be using admonishment, Zara. She didn't see it. But now what is used here? What is Imam Zain al-Abidin saying now? At this, Allah said to his Prophet, Imam Zain al-Abidin is saying, Allah said to his Prophet, I had informed you that I would give Zainab to you in marriage. I just corrected this, it's a bit. But when you were forbidding Zaid, it's a command, not an admonishment. एक माउथ से बोल रहा है ओ तौबा तौबा admonishment. It came out, right? Forbidding Zaid. It's a command. तो आप अभी डिसाइड करें admonishment है या command है. Please read the Arabic. Find this book on the authority of Ibn Abi Hatim. Right? I will come later showing you क्या admonish Zaid को क्यों कर रहा है? Zaid का क्या problem है? Even if you use this word admonishment, warning, आपको ये ज़ैनब या ये ज़ैद का वो नहीं है, लेकिन हुसैन के लिए बरा है, ज़ैनब के लिए बरा है, हुसैन की सिस्टर, हुसैन सिस्टर ज़ैनब बिन अली. soche. Please think. Right? I'm just flabbergasted. I'm too, not like I'm stunned. I'm, God knows, forbidding Zed. Huh? Okay, I'm in a shock. Any questions here before I leave? I actually have started some headache coming on my left side, temple side. Slightly. I hope it doesn't come. So I can come back again. I'll continue later today. Oh my goodness, am I stuck on this like anything? Can you believe this? I can't. So I'll be helping myself, self-help, as for myself, as an ex-Shia, also ex-Muslim. Come here, and if anyone, honestly, put yourself in Zed's place for a moment, and see. Read this. Go through this.